Hi everyone, welcome back to Spiritual Growth Tarot. I'm Denise, and this reading will be for Saturday, April 10th, 2021. But you guys know me, I'm always looking for a message to heal our souls, so it can be timeless. Wow, so two majors, except for they're reversed. And of course I'm using the traditional Rider-Waite, but it's this little deck here, Radiant Wise Spirit, or not little, it's actually pretty thick. They're real heavy cards. So anyway, with the High Priestess reversed, well, goodness, we're in that realm of not listening to our inner voice. There's something that needs to be tapped into within before we can finish something. With the High Priestess reversed, we have issues of secrets and maybe hidden agendas and self-doubts, maybe even a betrayal. So when we're in that place of not listening to our inner our intuition and not going inside, basically, if we're not going inside for our answers, what happens is we have this emotional, like a place where our emotions are all over the place, kind of up and down. Because the High Priestess she's ruled by the moon, and it's always about going within before we make decisions, because it's a 2. And it also brings in the element of, the 2, so you're connecting with your higher self, your spirit, the spiritual realm, and then you go from there. So when it's reversed, there's some place where we still haven't accessed, what we need to know. But once we do that, once we do go inside and meditate, get the answers, then we can turn something around that has been, incomplete. Now, on a spiritual level, if we don't go inside, we're never going to heal our inner emptiness. And then we're always going to work, just keep working from a defended place. And life is going to be way too hard. Much, much, much harder than it needs to be. Because with the world reversed, we don't have closure. We're not moving forward. There's some type of lack of harmony within the soul. And, because of course we're not connected to our inner guidance. When the High Priestess comes through reversed, it's like our vision is just like narrow. It's too narrow. It's not open. Because you can see here, look how open she is to the spirit world. But that's within, it's the keys to our freedom are within healing our emotional bodies, and then our pure feelings flow through. You can see the flow, and then from our feelings will guide us. When our feelings are pure, they move, they change all the time, then we'll be guided in the right direction. We'll be able to just trust our feelings and our instincts and just go with it. But that's the task, is to get inside. Everything is an inside job. We have to do our inner work first. And then we'll have, that flow of emotional wealth that comes through, or actually feeling wealth, because we're not coming from emotional reaction. This, reversed, is emotional reaction. This, straight up, is the flow of your pure feelings that guide you in the right direction. But until we heal, round and around, right? Until we heal the emotional reaction, we have to keep going back to it, and we're not done. So it's just like that Carl Jung quote of, until you make the unconscious, conscious, it will direct your life, and you'll call it fate. We'll keep having to go back to the issue to heal it. And it's okay. Don't ever judge yourself for it. It's just the way it works, and it's okay. Every round, every spiraling in to heal where you didn't know yourself further, or previously, because this card is all about deeply knowing yourself. And when you do that, then, well, should go this way. When you deeply know yourself, then you have closure, healthy boundaries, achievements. The world is open to you in a whole new way than you ever have experienced before. And then, this card could relate, the Nine of Wands could relate to having healthy boundaries. But you also, with this, the key meanings of this card is also you're very self-reliant, and you don't give up. You protect yourself, and if need be, this is a card of tons of courage, immense courage, but it can be an ongoing battle. But it does have you, reliant on yourself, but then again, a little defended. It's a card of defending. So the question is always, what are you defending? And if we're not connected to our intuition, we will be defending moving through life. So I guess maybe what one of the messages with these messages is with this spread here can be to give us a little more compassion for people who move through life very fearful and know that they're not connected yet inside of who they are. And they're in that old paradigm of looking to the outer world to let them know who they are. It's a trap. When you don't come inside to find out who you truly are, then you look outside of yourself, and you'll never find your wholeness or your completeness that way. So let's use the Spirit Animal Oracle and see what else. Starfish, open to infinite possibility. Groundhog Spirit says it's time to let go. Yeah, time to let go of comparing ourselves to the outer world. And the Deer, ooh, I don't know if I've ever forgotten this card, maybe a couple of times. Bring a gentle touch. Yeah, that's right. When we're trying to heal those places within, we have to be really gentle on ourselves. And of course, to open to all the infinite possibilities is the key. Like when we're locked in that place of, when we're locked in a place of feeling empty, we're not open to the infinite possibilities. But when we journey inward, when we meditate and go within to finally get to the core of who we truly are, we will go through stages of feeling empty, and we will go through areas where we feel defensive, like we're waiting for the world to show us who we are, but it doesn't work that way. Now, sometimes you will, because nobody's completely defended like this, right? And sometimes you will have friends, at least for me, that's how it worked. I would have friends saying, you're really good at that. Why don't you do that for a living? Or, what the heck, why don't you do that? Things I would share, like astrology, I would share with them. And they'd be like, you should be reading people's charts. I'm like, oh no, I'm not ready. And it took me years to get ready. But they helped me. They helped mirror something that they saw in me. So people will do that for you. So if you're open, then you can let go of the defensiveness. And of course, it's gentle, every step of the way. As long as you love yourself through it and you don't push yourself too hard. Yeah. So, okay. Well, that's all I have for today. Thanks again for listening. And I hope you guys are doing well, having a great weekend. Okay. Bye.